Susan West, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making crispy Philly wraps, and I've already got it started here. What we're going to do is I have used an 8-count crescent rolls that we've opened up. We've separated out. We're going to use 2 crescent rolls to make 1 sandwich. This is a sandwich that you could make if you're in a hurry tonight and you want to get a hot meal on the table for your family. This is something that can be made in less than 30 minutes, and you can always kind of pair it with some pasta or a leftover vegetable from the night before. But what I've done is I've got the crescent rolls already started. I've already got 2 of them going here for me. I've got 4 slices, thin slices of roast beef that I got at the deli, and I've cut those in half because they're kind of large portions, and we're going to try to compact this down and seal it up so we don't want it to bust open once we put it into the oven. What I've done is I've already gotten 2 of them started, and I'm going to go ahead and do my other 2 right now. And like I said, I'm just kind of rolling it over and kind of compacting it and making it a little thicker than wider. So we're going to do about 4 slices a piece here. And then once we get the roast beef on here, what I've done right here in this bowl is I have got, I've got 3 ounces of softened cream cheese to 2 ounces of Velveeta cheese. This right here in my house, we call this gold. I love this stuff. I would put it in everything and anything that I make in my kitchen. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, like I said, use 3 ounces of cream cheese, softened, 2 ounces of Velveeta cheese, softened, microwave together, just stir that real good. Once we've got all of our roast beef on our sandwiches, we're going to go back and do like a spoonful of the cheese, cream cheese, Velveeta cheese mixture. Not too much because we don't want it to spill out, probably like a spoonful. Alright, we got that one done. Like I said, this recipe will make 4 wraps for your family. Like I said, it's really good with pasta or even potato chips. If you're in a hurry, a real big hurry that night, you got to get to the ball field, got to get to the soccer field somewhere, this is perfect. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to take this and fold it over. Try not to stretch it too much because you don't want to bust your seams here. And then we're going to go back and use our fork and seal those up a little bit better. Okay, we've got that one going. Stretch this just a little bit, and 1 more. And then once we get those sealed back over, what we're going to do is take my fork, I'm going to go back through, seal them up. Just press them down, pinch them. You want to seal up those sides to keep that, mainly that cheese mixture from sliding out. Okay, we're going to do these 2. If it busts open just a little bit, that's going to be okay. We're going to top it in just a moment with a little extra golden plus here. Okay, and 1 more. Okay, now once we've got these sealed up really good and tight, we want to transfer those to a cookie sheet that I've lined with some parchment paper to keep from it sticking when it comes out, plus it's easy cleanup, even better for you if you're in a hurry. So let's make a little room here. Alrighty. Transfer those over. Once we get those transferred to the cookie sheet, what we're wanting to do is make sure your oven is already preheated to 375 degrees. You're going to cook these for about 20 minutes, maybe 20-25 minutes, depending on your oven, till they come to a nice golden crispy brown. Now, once we've got these transferred to our cookie sheet, what we're going to do next is we're going to go through, lightly butter our crispy wraps here. Once we get those lightly buttered, we're going to take about 1 cupful of French onions. We're going to crush these up into a Ziploc bag, and we're going to top our crispy wraps on top here. It gives it another added flavor to our wrap. So let's go through, and then we're going to do this lightly. We don't want to saturate our bread here. We don't want it to come out too doughy. Okay. And one more. Okay. Now like I said, we're going to go through. We've got this all crushed up. And we're going to go through and we're going to just top these. And there's no right or wrong on how you do this portion right here. Some people may choose to coat the top and the bottom. That's your preference. I think easier in a hurry, like I said, this is the quick, easy way. You just want to kind of like just pat it down. Same here. And there again, this is another reason we use the parchment paper. It's going to help your cleanup because this is going to make a little bit of a mess on your cookie sheet, but that's okay. Alrighty. A little bit more. And I think we're going to be ready to go in the oven. A little bit more here. Okay. So now that's ready to go into the oven. Let's clean my hands here real quick. Like I said, this is going to go in your oven for 375. It's going to be in the oven for about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven. So like I said, this is what those look like before we go into the oven. Our crispy Philly wraps. Okay. Now once those are in the oven and out of the way, we've got 20 minutes to spare. What we're going to do next is we're going to take the other 3 ounces of our 8-ounce block of cream cheese. We're going to take 3 ounces of that other block. We're going to melt that down with 1 can of French onion soup mix. Just microwave it in a little bowl, stick it in the microwave, 2 or 3 minutes. All you want to do is to soften up that cream cheese and get it to incorporate into your soup. And that's going to be your dipping sauce for your Philly wraps. And let me just show you a finished product here. Let me clean up my mess here just a little bit. Alrighty. This is what our finished product is going to look like when we're finished with it out of the oven. The only thing I said, this is our dipping sauce. This is the 3 ounces of softened cream cheese with our 1 can of soup. Just microwave that, incorporate the cream cheese into it. It's going to give it more of a smoothie, velvety taste to your dipping sauce. And then we've got our sandwiches hot out of the oven. The only thing I think we need now is just a little bit of parsley, and we'll be ready for dinner. Okay, what do we think here? Crispy Philadelphia wrap.